2025 Ford Super Duty is here and shocked the entire car industry. It's not just a truck, it's an unstoppable force that's set to outclass every competitor in its category. Hauling, towing, or simply turning heads, this heavy-duty workhorse delivers on every front like never before. Let's face it, there's only so much a regular pickup truck can do. When the job demands real muscle, nothing beats a heavy-duty workhorse like the Ford Super Duty. For decades, it's been the go-to truck for anyone serious about power and performance. But Ford just raised the bar in ways you didn't see coming. What are these groundbreaking updates? How do they stack up against the competition? And most importantly, how much is it going to cost you? Stick around, because what Ford has done will blow you mind. Let's talk about the numbers. For years, Ford's Super Duty lineup has been celebrated for its sheer capability. The F450 with its diesel 6.7-liter V8 engine could already tow up to 40,000 pounds, a jaw-dropping figure that left competitors in the dust. But Ford wasn't satisfied with best in class. For the 2025 model, they've upped the ante. That same 6.7-liter engine now produces an incredible 520 horsepower and a monstrous 1,350 lb-ft of torque. That's not just an upgrade, it's a game changer. What does this mean in the real world? Picture towing a 45,000-pound load, the equivalent of more than a dozen fully loaded trailers, with ease. Whether you're hauling heavy equipment to a job site or pulling a massive RV for your next adventure, this truck makes it feel effortless. Even the base 6.8-liter V8 engine is stepping up, delivering 430 horsepower, a 25 horsepower increase over its predecessor. And let's not forget the 7.3-liter V8, now boasting 480 horsepower with over 500 pound-feet of torque. It's a lineup that caters to everyone, from the occasional hauler to the most demanding professionals. And here's the kicker, whispers of a high-output version of the 7.3-liter are making waves. While not officially confirmed, if it delivers over 500 horsepower, it could redefine what we expect from naturally aspirated engines. Of course, all that power is useless without the right transmission to harness it. That's where Ford's updated 10-speed automatic gearbox comes in. Known for its reliability, this transmission is now even better, ensuring smoother shifts and more precise torque delivery. Imagine driving up a steep incline with a fully loaded trailer in tow. Most trucks would struggle, leaving you gripping the wheel in frustration, but the 2025 Super Duty handles it effortlessly, delivering seamless power to keep you moving without a hitch. Ford has also fine-tuned this transmission to enhance responsiveness. Whether you're accelerating on the highway or maneuvering in tight spaces, it feels more direct, more alive. It's not just a transmission, it's a performance tool that makes every drive smoother, safer, and more enjoyable. So why should you care? Whether you're a business owner, an adventurer, or just someone who needs a dependable truck, the 2025 Ford Super Duty is built for you. For contractors, this truck is a worksite hero, capable of handling the heaviest equipment without breaking a sweat. For farmers, it's a partner in productivity, hauling loads that other trucks can't even dream of. And for families who tow RVs or boats, it's the key to stress-free road trips and unforgettable adventures. But it's not just about what the truck can do, it's about how it makes you feel. Driving the 2025 Super Duty means knowing you have the best, the strongest, and the most reliable truck on the road. And when you need it most, it won't just meet your expectations, it'll exceed them. But raw power isn't everything. What about style and design? Let's see how Ford is redefining the look of heavy-duty trucks. When it comes to heavy-duty trucks, functionality is king, but that doesn't mean you should have to compromise on style. The Ford Super Duty lineup has always been known for its rugged, no-nonsense appearance, a look that says, "I'm here to get the job done." But as times change, even the toughest trucks need a makeover. For the upcoming model year, Ford has taken the Super Duty's design to the next level, blending bold aesthetics with modern sophistication. The most noticeable changes are at the front of the truck, where a brand new grille design sets the tone. Unlike its predecessor, which leaned on a busier, more traditional look, the new grille is clean and commanding. It features fewer unnecessary details, opting for a bold yet minimalist design. A horizontal daytime running light bar spans across the top, giving the front end a modern edge. This design cue draws inspiration from Ford's electric lineup, particularly the F-150 Lightning. The new lighting setup is equally striking. The headlights are larger and more pronounced, providing a look that matches the Super Duty's massive size and presence. These aren't just aesthetic upgrades though. The lights are designed for better visibility in low light conditions, making nighttime driving safer and more efficient, whether you're heading down a remote back road or navigating a busy highway. On the sides, Ford has cleaned up the overall profile, removing unnecessary trim and clutter to create a more streamlined look. The result is a truck that is all business, sleek, powerful, and purposeful. The redesign not only makes the Super Duty more visually appealing, but also emphasizes its functionality. This truck is built to work hard, and now it looks the part. The back of the truck sees fewer changes, but that's not a bad thing. Ford wisely chose to keep the rear design simple and classic, maintaining the sturdy tailgate and practical features that owners have come to rely on. What has changed, though, is the reduced use of chrome throughout the vehicle. Gone are the days of excessive shiny finishes that could feel a little over the top. Instead, Ford has opted for a more modern matte look that feels refined without sacrificing toughness. The new design manages to strike a perfect balance. It's rugged enough for the worksite, yet polished enough to turn heads on the street. With these updates, the Super Duty not only stands out from its competitors like the Chevrolet Silverado and Ram heavy-duty trucks, but also sets a new standard for what a heavy-duty truck should look like in the 21st century. The changes to the Super Duty's exterior are impressive, but it's what Ford has done on the inside that truly sets the 2025 model apart. For years, the Super Duty's cabin has been functional and comfortable, but it often fell short when compared to its competitors, particularly the Ram 2500 and Ram 3500. Ford has finally addressed this, delivering an interior that blends cutting-edge technology, premium materials, and practical design in a way that redefines the heavy-duty truck segment. First, let's talk about the center console. If you've ever driven a previous Super Duty model, you know that the console could feel cluttered, with too many buttons fighting for your attention. Ford has solved this problem by streamlining the design, removing unnecessary controls, and consolidating most functions into the infotainment system. The climate controls and seat adjustment buttons remain physical, ensuring quick and easy access to essential features. Speaking of the infotainment system, it has received a significant overhaul. The screen now adopts a horizontal layout, similar to what you'll find in the Ford Ranger and other newer Ford models. This layout is more intuitive, making it easier to access menus and navigate the system while driving. The display itself is larger and sharper, with vivid colors and responsive touch capabilities. Whether you're pulling up directions to a job site or adjusting your music playlist, the system feels seamless and user-friendly. But Ford didn't stop at technology. The quality of materials used throughout the cabin has been elevated to luxury levels, especially in the higher trims. The seats are wrapped in high-quality leather, and the dashboard features real wood and aluminum accents. Every touchpoint, from the steering wheel to the door panels, exudes a sense of craftsmanship that rivals even luxury vehicles. The seats themselves deserve special mention. Already known for being comfortable, they've been redesigned to provide even more support and padding. Long drives, whether for work or leisure, are now more enjoyable as the seats are engineered to reduce fatigue and improve posture. Heated and cooled options are, of course, available, ensuring maximum comfort in any weather condition. With its bold new look, luxurious interior, and advanced technology, the 2025 Ford Super Duty is more than just a truck. It's a statement. It redefines what it means to be a heavy-duty vehicle, blending power, style, and innovation in a way that sets it apart from the competition. Let's take a moment to compare it to its closest rivals. The Ram heavy-duty lineup has long been celebrated for its interior quality, but with the updates to the Super Duty's cabin, Ford has closed that gap and arguably surpassed it. The Chevrolet Silverado, while a solid contender, lacks the cutting-edge tech and premium feel that the Super Duty now offers. But the Super Duty isn't just about beating the competition, it's about giving drivers the best possible experience, whether they're on a job site, a family road trip, or just enjoying a Sunday drive. With its redesigned exterior, luxurious cabin, and advanced tech, the 2025 model is a truck that feels as good to drive as it looks. And here's the thing, this isn't just a truck for today, it's a truck for the future. Ford has designed the Super Duty to meet the needs of modern drivers while anticipating the demands of tomorrow. From its sustainable flex fuel option to its state-of-the-art technology, this is a vehicle that proves you don't have to choose between tradition and progress. So whether you're a loyal Ford fan or just someone looking for the best heavy-duty truck on the market, the 2025 Super Duty deserves your attention. It's not just raising the bar, it's setting a new standard. So one of the most highly anticipated updates for the 2025 Ford Super Duty is the introduction of flex fuel capability. It's a feature that many fans and owners have been waiting for, and Ford has finally delivered. Flex fuel technology allows the Super Duty to run on ethanol blended fuels, such as E85, which are often more affordable and more environmentally friendly than traditional gasoline. But why is this such a big deal? For starters, flex fuel provides much needed flexibility, especially for those living in rural areas or working in remote locations. Imagine you're out in the middle of nowhere and the only fuel available is E85. In the past, you'd be out of luck with most heavy-duty trucks. But with the new Super Duty, you have options. The decision to bring flex fuel back to the Super Duty lineup reflects Ford's commitment to listening to its customers. Many longtime fans were puzzled when the feature was left out of previous models, especially since earlier versions of the Super Duty had it. Now, Ford has not only brought it back, but done so in a way that enhances the truck's overall appeal. The flex fuel option will be available on the 7.3-liter V8 engine, Ford's larger gasoline powertrain. This makes perfect sense, as the entry-level 6.8-liter V8 is less likely to be used in the demanding scenarios where flex fuel capability really shines. After all, those who need a no-compromise truck are usually the ones who want the additional fuel flexibility. While it's unlikely that flex fuel will make up the majority of Super Duty sales, it's a feature that shows Ford is paying attention to its audience. This addition ensures the Super Duty remains a true no-compromise vehicle, capable of adapting to the diverse needs of its owners. As the world continues to shift toward greener technologies, heavy-duty trucks like the Ford Super Duty are often criticized for their environmental impact. However, the 2025 model proves that power and sustainability don't have to be mutually exclusive. The introduction of flex fuel is a key step in this direction. Ethanol-blended fuels like E85 produce fewer greenhouse gas emissions compared to traditional gasoline. This makes the Super Duty a more eco-friendly option without sacrificing performance. In fact, the 7.3-liter V8 engine equipped with flex fuel capability is just as powerful and reliable as its gasoline-only counterpart. But Ford's commitment to sustainability doesn't stop there. The company has also made strides in improving the fuel efficiency of its gasoline and diesel engines. By optimizing the combustion process and reducing internal friction, these engines now deliver better mileage without compromising on torque or towing capacity. Let's not forget about the potential for future advancements. With the automotive industry moving toward electrification, Ford is already exploring hybrid and fully electric options for its heavy-duty lineup. While the 2025 Super Duty remains a traditional internal combustion engine vehicle, these updates show that Ford is laying the groundwork for a more sustainable future. The message is clear. Ford is committed to staying ahead of the curve, ensuring that its trucks remain relevant in an increasingly eco-conscious world. The 2025 Super Duty is proof that you can have the best of both worlds: unmatched power and a reduced environmental footprint. One of the things that makes the Ford Super Duty so special is its versatility. This isn't just a truck for one type of driver, it's a truck for everyone. Whether you're a contractor hauling heavy equipment, a farmer transporting livestock, or an adventurer towing a camper, the Super Duty has you covered. Let's break it down. For those who rely on their trucks for work, the Super Duty offers capabilities that are second to none. Need to tow a massive trailer full of construction materials? With a towing capacity of up to 45,000 pounds, the Super Duty handles it effortlessly, and thanks to features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist and a gooseneck hitch option, even the most challenging towing scenarios are made simple. Farmers will also find plenty to love about the Super Duty. Whether it's hauling feed, transporting equipment, or pulling a loaded livestock trailer, this truck is built to handle the unique demands of agricultural work. Its powerful engines and rugged design make it a reliable partner in even the toughest conditions. For recreational users, the Super Duty is the ultimate enabler of adventure. Planning a cross-country road trip with an oversized RV, the Super Duty's towing capability ensures you can take everything you need without worrying about weight limits. And with the new cabin upgrades, your road trips are guaranteed to be as comfortable as they are memorable. But what truly sets the Super Duty apart is its ability to adapt to the needs of its owner. With multiple engine options, trim levels, and configurations to choose from, you can build a truck that's perfectly suited to your lifestyle. Whether you need a no-frills workhorse or a fully loaded luxury vehicle, the Super Duty delivers. The 2025 Ford Super Duty is more than just a truck. It's a testament to Ford's commitment to its customers. Every upgrade, from the introduction of flex fuel to the enhanced cabin design, reflects Ford's willingness to listen to feedback and adapt to changing demands. Take the flex fuel feature, for example. It's not just about adding another option, it's about addressing a specific need that many Super Duty owners have voiced over the years. By bringing this capability back, Ford has shown that it values its customers' input and is willing to make changes to meet their expectations. The same can be said for the updates to the interior. Ford could have taken the easy route, making minor tweaks to the cabin while focusing on other aspects of the truck. Instead, the company went all in, delivering a redesigned interior that rivals even luxury vehicles. This level of attention to detail speaks volumes about Ford's dedication to providing a superior driving experience. Even the improvements to the engines and transmission are rooted in customer needs. Ford knows that Super Duty owners rely on their trucks for serious work, so it has prioritized performance and reliability above all else. The result is a lineup of powertrains that not only deliver incredible power, but also offer the durability and efficiency that drivers expect. At its core, the 2025 Super Duty is a truck built by Ford but inspired by its customers. It's a vehicle that reflects the diverse needs and preferences of its owners, making it a true standout in the heavy-duty market. The 2025 Ford Super Duty is not just a powerhouse of performance and capability, it's also one of the smartest trucks ever built. Ford has packed the Super Duty with cutting-edge technology designed to make life on the road easier, safer, and more enjoyable. At the heart of this tech revolution is Ford's updated infotainment system. The horizontal layout of the display isn't just about aesthetics, it's about practicality. With its easy-to-navigate menus and lightning-fast response times, the system puts all the tools you need right at your fingertips. Integrated compatibility with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ensures that you can seamlessly connect your smartphone, whether you're pulling up navigation, responding to messages, or streaming your favorite playlists. But Ford didn't stop there. The 2025 Super Duty takes connectivity to a whole new level with features tailored specifically for heavy-duty truck owners. For example, the Pro Trailer Backup Assist is a game changer, making it incredibly easy to maneuver even the largest trailers. Simply use the dedicated knob, and the truck does the hard work of steering for you. Safety is another area where the Super Duty shines. Ford's advanced driver assistance features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, and forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking. These technologies aren't just about convenience, they're about giving you peace of mind, whether you're navigating the open highway or hauling a full load through busy city streets. And let's not forget Ford's predictive maintenance system. Using a network of onboard sensors, the truck monitors key components and alerts you when maintenance is needed. This proactive approach not only helps prevent unexpected breakdowns, but also extends the life of your vehicle. Pair this with over-the-air updates, and you've got a truck that evolves with you, staying up to date with the latest software and features. When you think of a heavy-duty truck, the word rugged probably comes to mind, but the 2025 Ford Super Duty goes beyond rugged. It adds a level of refinement that's rarely seen in this class. This isn't just a truck built to withstand the toughest conditions. It's a truck designed to make every moment behind the wheel feel special. Let's start with the exterior. The new design is undeniably bold, with its cleaner grille, updated lighting, and streamlined profile. But it's not just about looks. The Super Duty's design is functional too, improving aerodynamics and visibility without sacrificing the durability you'd expect from a Ford truck. The interior is where the refinement truly shines. As soon as you step inside, you're greeted by premium materials and a layout that's as intuitive as it is beautiful. Every detail, from the leather-wrapped seats to the wood and aluminum accents, has been carefully considered to create an environment that's both comfortable and luxurious. But it's not just about aesthetics. The Super Duty's interior is also incredibly practical. The new storage solutions make it easy to keep your gear organized, while the spacious rear seats ensure that everyone in the cab has plenty of room to stretch out. Whether you're heading to a job site or taking a weekend road trip, the Super Duty's cabin makes every journey more enjoyable. This combination of ruggedness and refinement is what sets the 2025 Super Duty apart. It's a truck that works as hard as you do, but it also knows how to relax when the work is done. The 2025 Super Duty isn't just a truck, it's a statement about Ford's commitment to the heavy-duty market. As competition in this segment heats up, Ford is doubling down on innovation, ensuring that the Super Duty remains the gold standard for years to come. At the core of Ford's strategy is a focus on customer needs. The updates to the Super Duty aren't just about keeping up with the competition, they're about giving drivers what they've been asking for. From the introduction of flex fuel capability to the redesigned interior, every change is rooted in feedback from real truck owners. But Ford isn't just looking at the present, it's also planning for the future. While the 2025 Super Duty is powered by traditional internal combustion engines, the company is already investing in hybrid and electric technologies that could eventually make their way into the heavy-duty lineup. Imagine a Super Duty with the same incredible towing capacity but powered by a hybrid or fully electric drivetrain. That future might not be as far off as you think. Ford's vision extends beyond the trucks themselves. The company is also investing in the infrastructure and support systems that make owning a heavy-duty truck easier and more convenient. This includes things like advanced telematics systems for fleet management, expanded service networks, and even partnerships with fuel and energy providers to ensure that Super Duty owners always have access to the resources they need. This forward-thinking approach is what keeps Ford ahead of the curve. The 2025 Super Duty isn't just a response to current market trends, it's a blueprint for the future of heavy-duty trucks. At the end of the day, the Ford Super Duty isn't just about numbers, features, or even awards. It's about what the truck can do for you. It's about the confidence you feel when you know your vehicle can handle anything you throw at it. Whether you're a business owner looking for a reliable work truck, a farmer in need of a dependable partner, or an adventurer ready to hit the open road, the 2025 Super Duty has something to offer. It's a truck that works as hard as you do, but it also understands the importance of comfort, style, and innovation. And let's not forget about the pride that comes with owning a Super Duty. This isn't just a truck, it's a legacy. It's a vehicle that stands for strength, resilience, and progress. When you drive a Super Duty, you're not just driving a machine, you're driving a symbol of what's possible. Now that I have told you everything about the 2020 Ford Super Duty, what do you think? Are you excited about the new design, the advanced tech, or the return of flex fuel capability? Maybe you've been waiting for these updates, or maybe you have your own ideas about what Ford should do next. We want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Let us know what you love, what you're unsure about, and what you'd like to see in future Super Duty models. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Ford Super Duty, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time with more exciting content.